Hello everyone and welcome back to Engineer's Life episode number 11. Picking up right where we left off last episode, where we got our hibachi and bellows set up, but it's not quite automated yet. We still got a little bit of work to do for that. We need to set up a little bit of a redstone signal, but I was doing a little looking around beforehand and noticed we do have some sort of redstone clock here from a mod called Repurpose. Something I've never really seen before. This might actually help out a little bit. It says this simple clock the simple clock is able to produce a redstone signal at configurable intervals. So we don't have to do any vanilla-like redstone stuff. We could basically just craft one. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Is audio and sounds where it's supposed to be? Everything just sounds kind of quiet, but I think it's because I turned the block sound down because of the millstone over there being just so darn loud. But things are looking pretty good. We still got a lot of stuff we want to do, but we'll just see how it goes. And we'll get there soon enough, probably. So there we go. A little bit of stone. Let's go ahead and craft up the things that we need here. So we need, what, a few redstone torches. We'll just craft up a few of those real fast. And there we go. Redstone repeater achieved. And last but not least, the redstone clock. Alright, so we're going to place this down. I don't know how this thing works. I've never used it before. Why did it just look like it was about to start raining? That's strange. Alright, so we definitely need that, but we want it on this guy. So let's just go ahead and pop this guy down here. Wow. The funny thing is, I'm certain this is just perfect. No configuration needed. That's just gonna work. Alright, cool, but let's just take a look at it. So we can right-click on it, and we can pretty much see exactly everything we can do here, but like I said, no change needed. This is perfect. Hey, what luck, right? What luck. So now what we can do is we can take the grout that we have gotten, we can right click that on there and see that the animation there, because I'm not doing anything, as you can tell, is crafting us up our seared bricks. Very nice. I'm wondering if we can actually make this faster. I'm actually assuming that we can. So we do want to go through. There's a few things we do want to go ahead and try to make from this as well. But I think for now, I think this is just fine. It also would probably be beneficial to be able to automate the system for making seared bricks. But trying to think of a way we could go about doing that. We would need a block to be able to place things down. So let's just see if we just type in place, if there is a block in here. A block placer from open blocks. Wow. Well, that's definitely a thing, but it's not showing the iron lump, so that kind of makes me wonder if it is actually locked behind that. Let's also take a look at something else. Let's just type in silky. It looks like the silky jewel modifier is still there, but it doesn't look to be craftable because you need the silky cloth. So that is uncraftable. So unless we get that from some sort of quest, might not be doable. But we see this here, so this is interesting. So it just says iron guts and doesn't actually tell us anything about getting some iron unless it's in this one. So one block below, lit hibachi, stoked by bellows, having more than one hibachi speeds up the progress. Pretty nice. Just like with the cauldron, unfired pottery is put into the center of the kiln. Depending on this, okay, so that's all it says about the kiln, but it doesn't actually tell us anything about getting this iron. So let's go ahead and take a look one more time at typing in iron and check out the iron ingot here. So stoked crucible shows us that we can actually get the iron ingot by putting iron nuggets inside of a stoked crucible. So I think that is what we're going to want to do. So let's go ahead and start setting up some stuff to get us a stoked crucible set up. I did not mean to do that. Alright, so I'm assuming probably what I would like to do is come off of this guy and maybe set up our crucible over here-ish, so we don't get too close to what we already have set up. Now, I wish we had carry on. I really do. I wish we had carry on. So we do need a few more pieces of, it looks like, no, we got it. We got our concentrated hellfire. Perfect. So we don't have to make any more of that. We do want to get one more hibachi made. So that is one thing. And we also want to get one more of our, what is that thing called? The element? So I believe it is the redstone, blaze powder, hemp fibers that we did last episode. Correct? Yeah. Alright, so it's working. So there's that progress there. 2 wooden gearboxes. So if we have one coming off this way, put it here, for instance. Clear this out. Pick all of that up. That'll go down to there. So we're going to need to move chest guy here, unfortunately. And we need our wooden axles. So that's going to come off there, going into this guy that we need to change directions to, and place you there. Alright. And then from there we'll go down. So we need another redstone clock as well, but let's go ahead and start picking up this chest guy. We're going to start emptying them out inside of here. So let's just kind of throw everything inside for the moment. Grab a few things we know we're going to need. Some stone, the redstone. I want my torches back. Just kind of make sure everything's nice and clean. Can I sort that? There we go. That's better. That's much better. We still got a few things here that we need to fix up. Now, unfortunately, we're running out of space. So let's just kind of put a chest down and we'll call that good, I think. Yeah, I think that's good. Hey, look, a little extra stone for another set of our wonderful guy there. Alright, so this will come down to this. We'll set up the hibachi down here. Is that correct? Yeah, I think that's right. And then we'll have the bellows basically right there as well. Now, we don't have to necessarily make another one of these. Honestly, all we really have to do is just put a redstone signal going back. Just put redstone and just do it around the back. Honestly, that would probably be just fine. I think we'll just do that, honestly. So let's just kind of set this up real quick. I think it's just going to be better that way. Probably a little bit faster, honestly. Alright, so there we go. And then all we gotta do is just use a little bit of redstone. Look at that. It's already working. See? Check it out. And then we put the bellows right there. Yeah. Well, maybe. Might just be easier to make another one, honestly, because if we do that, then we're not going to be able to do that. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Whoops. You know what? Just do it my way. Make another one. Aesthetics, right? That's what we're talking about. Doing the aesthetic game, which works out just fine. Alright, anyways. Wooden gearbox there. Actually, I had that right. Yep, that was right. Alright, and then you go there, and then you'll go there. So let's go ahead and remove this and that. And let's go ahead and set up our second. Wait, do we have any torches, redstone torches left? Or did I use those? I think we used them all. So what do we make? 4 of those? Clock. So this is going to be great. We're going to be able to start setting up some wonderful things now with all of this set up. Nice and easy. Redstone clock made. And there we go. Perfect. Already set up, ready to go. Alright, so let's grab a few things that we're going to need. We're going to need probably all of that. We're going to need another bellows to set this up appropriately. We're also going to need to set up our turntable today as well. So we're going to need to do that. How did we make the slime ball again? It was the horse hoof, bit of heat, and we need a bucket of water. So do I have water in here? I don't think I do, but I do have it over here in the other part of our cave, which we might end up building too. but it's fine. It's fine. So we need our other horse hoof right there, and then we need a bit of heat. Nice and easy craft here. There we go. Slime balls, beautiful. Very beautiful. I think what I'm also going to go ahead and do is we're getting a little low on food, and we haven't really had to make any food, which is awesome, doing the quests as quick as we have been. So iron ration, questionably edible. Excuse me? So let's just go ahead and open up our food bags and see what we get. Got a few interesting things. Let's just open them all up. Let's quit wasting time here. Hey, a Minecraft cake. Delicious. Delicious. Alright, let's just put some food away. There we go. I think we actually have more food bags up here. Okay, nothing too amazing, that's for sure. But it's something, right? Oh, and we have a cooked chicken, which I'll just eat that in a second when I get hungry. I've been doing a little bit of running around. We haven't had to harvest our hemp farm in a while, which is great. But let's go ahead and do this bellows. So we need our cut leather. So we're going to need 3 of those. We're going to need 2 of the straps. So let's go ahead and make those. Or the belts, whatever you want to call them. I don't care. And then we just need a gear and those guys. So we need our siding, which is here. 1, 2, 3, and a gear. And there we have it. Another bellows, which is going to get placed right there. Make sure our guys set up there. And we just need to grab our heating element and check out making another hibachi. So we just need the stone, a piece of redstone, which we got everything it looks like we need to make it. And there we go. Look at that. So we're going to make another lever real quick so we can turn this guy on and off. Put that guy down there. We'll put our switch there, and there we go. Stoked already. Look at that beautiful guy go. So we got our stoked cauldron, but it wants us to do a crucible. So if we take a look at crucible, we need to make an unfired one. In order to do that, we need to make ourselves a turntable, and we need to get a little bit of clay. So with that, we got our wooden gear, we got a little bit of redstone, we need some slabs. All right, let's get 3 slabs out. Boom. We got our 3 slabs now, or actually it's 6, but whatever, who's counting? And we just need a gear. Now, we might not be able to use that gear, so we might grab... We're gonna try both. We'll try both. But first things first, let's try out the turntable. Let's see if this one works. Nope. Okay, good to know. Good to know. And there we go. Advancement made. Turntable. Alright, so I'm almost considering putting it over here. But at the same time, we're out of gear boxes, and I don't really feel like crafting one up right now. So what I might do is... These are our only forms of doing this down here. Actually, I might... Theoretically, I don't need another one. All I need to do is this. We can come over this way. Put one on top of this guy, clear out the top of this a little bit, and we'd be fine. Or what we can do is move said torch, place one here, and put the turntable right there. That should work, right? I haven't done this in a bit, so this is gonna be new to me. Man, look at all of this. I love this concept, though. I love the concept of using this mechanical and kinetic power to move things instead of just having some magical number that appears inside of a box. You know what I mean? It kind of visualizes a little bit more of, you know, everything, and I love that. So let's go ahead and set up some clay. We need to get a block of clay. We need to see again how we do this. So we need a bucket of water for clay in our wooden basin. All right, easy enough. Let's go get a couple made in case we mess up, because there's a few different things you can actually craft, and eventually we're gonna need a few of everything basically. So we're gonna need to have just a couple extra. So let's just get like 12 for now. That should be enough. And empty hand, so we can actually twist and turn this guy just a little bit and get our block of clay. That should be it right there. Nice. All right, so let's get another one going here real quick. While we're waiting. Oh, man, I got more clay in there. I made sure we stocked up on clay. I kind of knew we were going to be needing some clay for a lot of stuff, so I figured wouldn't be the worst idea to make sure we had plenty of clay laying around. We just need to get better resources. We need that iron so that way we can actually start, you know, working towards making better chests, in a sense. I kind of want that more than anything right now, honestly. So, what the heck? That's not what I wanted you to do. Alright, so I made an extra lever, and the reason for this is so we can turn this off if we need to stop this, which is also going to stop our saw, which is completely fine, and I'm okay with this. So if we do this, and do we have to power this from the bottom? Let's take a look. Crucible. Let's take one more peek at this real quick. So the turntable, if we right click on it. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it might need to be on the bottom. Okay. That is okay. That is not the worst thing in the world. Let's pick up our lever. Can I pick this up? I can't pick this up. It's going to drop clay. Dang it. Oh, okay. So apparently we got to use the pickaxe to break that guy. Good to know as well. All right. So we can't really access it from the side, so we're going to have to go from the top, which is a little unfortunate, but we're just going to make it work, because I don't want to make another gearbox right now. So let's just go ahead and place this down, check to see if it works right here. I can't really tell. Let's dig into the ceiling. Let's find out. And place a bit of clay. Yep, that's working. There we go. So we'll give it a second. Actually, I think that's what we want. Yep, unfired crucible. Very nice. Nice and easy. I don't really need it too much, and all we gotta do is place it inside of there. This actually works relatively quickly. So I'm actually happy about that. Look at that. Boom. Crucible achieved. And we got the turntable. So there we go. Grab this guy, and we're good. So now next up is our soul-forged steel, which I don't know if we're actually going to do that today. We also got the urn. That's a thing that I think we're going to have to make beforehand. And what is this? What is this for? Hold on a second. To get the planter, you must first fire and unfire. The planter is useless except for decoration, but once it's filled with dirt or soul sand, the planter can have all crops planted on it, like hemp, wheat, flowers, trees, and even cacti, as well as netherwort and bloodwood trees. The planter allows the planting of crops without having to worry about water or tampering with them, allowing for more efficient farms. Oh, so I could grow hemp inside. Wasn't that wonderful? And there we have it. We have our crucible, and it is already nice and hot with our bellows and hibachi going ham. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, so now we just need to get a little bit of our iron cooked up, and we can toss in a piece of iron and start refining all of our nuggets into ingots. Do we have any? We got a lump of iron. Look at that. Can I convert this back down to nuggets? You can't, actually. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Stoked Crucible has a ton of recipes. So we can actually do our stone. We can actually also now make the glass. So let's go ahead and get that sand from the last episode when we were trying to make glass. And we can probably end up making ourselves some blaze rods. So we don't have to actually go in there and ever worry about doing that again. So let's get one of those out and Get one of these little guys, cook him up, and while we're waiting on that to cook, let's come over this way, eat our chicken. Delicious. And let's see if we can make some glass for a change. Boom. Is this gonna be as slow as that thing? Oh my gosh, it is. This is the only downside. So they did say we could speed this up with more hibachis. I'm not sure the range on the bellows for the hibachi, but we could try to figure that out at some point. Might not be the worst idea in the world, in all fairness. Actually, wow, I just thought about that. Why not just put that up there? Well, I mean, honestly, if we decide to come off of this one for anything else in the future, it's better not to put that up there in case something else does not need the bellows. So it's probably better to have them on these down here. So I can probably tell you right now, someone might have already commented saying, hey, why didn't you just put it on this one? Well, there you go. That's the reason why, because I might expand off this way for another gearbox to something else that needs mechanical power. Eventually, we might even set up the turntable over here, honestly, because this is getting a little crowded, which we wouldn't really want that set up on a redstone clock. So, makes a little bit more sense, and it's out of the way, so, and it's cheap. So, what does it really matter? And there we go, we got glass. Beautiful. Beautiful. I feel like I make people upset when I say stuff like that. Just to explain myself, I feel like I make people just mad. And I'm sorry if I do, but I'm just explaining the way I like to play. That's just how I like to do it. I'm not all about efficiency 100% of the time. Yeah, I like to make things work right. And I like to make things look nice as well in the time being. And eventually, you know, never know what's going to come in Minecraft, so... There we go. Put our iron nuggets in there, and we got our 2 pieces of glass. So while that's working, let's check out this other thing. So we need blaze. We're probably going to need more of this in the future, so we need the bit of lava sand. So we need 2 more pieces of sand, but we needed to make this last episode, which is why we had the bowls. And I believe they're sitting over here. No, they're over here. No, where did they go? Oh, are they in this one? No. Where are the bowls at? Am I blind? Am I blind? We just had bowls. Where did they... Oh, I put them over there, didn't I? Darn it. Well, that's fine. We'll go ahead and grab the bowls back. I don't think I put them in there, but I was just looking real quick. Was it in this side? There they are. Found you. Alright, so we need our 2 glass. That gives us our bit measure. And with that, we need a bucket of lava, which... Where did I put that bucket of lava, by the way? I bet it's over there. But we also need 2 more pieces of sand in order to complete this. So let's see if we can find that bucket of lava. We really need to get our storage organized and everything. Alright, there we go. Bit of measure... That thing gives us a bit of lava sand. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And look at that. Blaze rods. And then we can just toss these inside of here, which I can make up more of those later anyways, because we're probably going to need more soul sand. More than likely. We're going to need more. So if we right click on our soul sand, or our whatever, pyro bomb? Oh, I kind of want that. It's a heating element. Do we actually need... Ooh. Oh my gosh, the Twilight Forest is in this? Alright, let's save like 2. We'll save 2 in case we do need them at some point. And there we go. An iron ingot has been made. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff that's been unlocked. And we got a loot chest out of that. This is something I am looking forward to. A magnet. Yes, I love using magnets, and this magnet is wonderful. The Pickle Tweaks magnet is great. Unfortunately, I think this requires, yeah, an ender pearl, which I didn't really want to use, but yeah. So, iron chests up next and upgrading our backpack, but we also have access to building a blast furnace. So, This recipe is actually very interesting. You change this up. So we're going to need the heating elements, and we're going to need 9 of those. So we do need more of our wonderful blaze powder in order to craft that up. So we're going to need, what, 9 crafts because we need 27? So I say we go ahead and get that set up and ready to go. I don't know if we have any more redstone. I hope we do. I think we might have a little bit left over there. But we're just going to go ahead and put that inside. I don't know if it's actually going to go faster in the stoked crucible. We can check. Wouldn't hurt. There's a piece of redstone. And nice. We got more redstone. Cool. So we'll need 9 of those to start working on our blast furnace. And seeing as how we already crafted these up before, I don't see any reason why we just don't do this. Alright, so let's just go ahead and wait a second and see if this actually works in here. It might not work in this stoked crucible. I just wanted to check and see real quick. I could have checked JEI, but this would have been quicker just to see, and it looks like it doesn't. So we just toss this guy back in here, let that thing do its work, and we're good to go. Let's see what's in our loot chest. Oh my goodness, we got the Ender Sword. And a bunch of other random stuff. Hey, look, a heart jar. Very nice. I don't mind if I do. And a beautiful 11 damage Ender Sword. You know, I'll take it. I'll be happy to hold on to that. More than happy to hold on to that. Alright, let's just get rid of all this random junk. So, I mean, the loot chests are wonderful, right? I love those things. They're great. I love all the random stuff that we get out of the loot chests, and it looks like it's a lot of good stuff for later on as well. But this is wonderful, and we got travel on it. So if we ever get into a situation where we get in trouble, we can just hold shift and right click, and it's going to use a little bit of the power that's left inside of it. It didn't really give us a whole bunch, but the sword also has like hardly any durability, so there's a very good chance that the sword is probably going to end up breaking when we use it. But we can do that. So that's very nice. So we could use it as a means of just teleportation, but it's probably a better idea to just kind of hold on to this one for now because it has, more durability in case we get into a bad situation. So yeah, it does have the ability of like unbreaking on it and stuff like that. But if it breaks, it's just kind of, well, I don't know if we can repair it. We might be able to. We'd have to check that out. So let's just go ahead and check our bags, make sure we're good, and see what we want to work on next. Now, I'm not sure what this hardened nether sludge is all about. This is nether sludge block, so it's nether sludge, which is potash with hellfire dust, and that gives you 8. Well, that's not too bad. Honestly, that's really not the worst. We might go ahead and use our turntable a little bit more and make up some of these things here, because we are going to need those. 10 bottles of enchanting. Do we really need to enchant anything, honestly? And let's go ahead and check. So we now have this, it looks like, opened up. Oh, transportation methods has unlocked, it looks like, the glider. But exploration overall, the iron ingot completed. So diamonds. So getting a diamond will give us a bronze coin, which is wonderful, I guess. Reforging, and it gives you an item placeholder. So if we look at the reforging station from Better Questing, interesting. Okay, a map, watering can would be awesome, and the Twilight Forest, it looks like, is unlocked now as well. We also have, it looks like, cooking for blockheads, which I'm super excited about. That's gonna help us out exponentially. 3 more food bags for a bronze coin. I don't think there's really anything here I really care about grabbing at the moment. So I'm actually 32 treated wood planks for a bronze coin just saves us some time. I mean, that's not the worst in the world. Some more gold ingots. It's good. Wait, what? Oh. I think one of my items that we got out of our loot box landed inside the crucible, and it it melted it down into advanced alloy ingots. Oh my gosh, this is gonna get crazy, I can tell already. So there we go, our heating elements are still working, which is beautiful. But yeah, I don't know really if I have any time left for today to work on anything else at the moment. But we do need to figure out the iron thing. I'm a little curious as to what we need to do for iron. So let's take another look-see here. What do we need to get iron ore, right? Is it just a better pickaxe, maybe? Or do we just have to keep doing what we were doing? Because this is a recipe, right? To actually cook up your iron, not like it ore doubles or anything, but it just, I don't know, it's like a better refinement method, right? Because we really want to get more out of our iron than just that, because we're kind of hurting at the moment, needing iron. Now, what we could do is basically, you know, maybe repair armor, iron armor drops from mobs, melt it down, it looks like, and go from there. I don't think I really want to do that. Same with these. You could probably find an abandoned mine shaft like we did, and we could get iron that way, right? Like, I could go down there into our abandoned mine shaft, do that. Same with the mine carts. We could pick up all the mine carts we find, put them inside, and just get that. Like, even the iron horse armor, which I think we did get some iron horse armor. We could just put this inside of our stoked crucible, let that work, and that's just going to give us a little bit more iron as well. Which, honestly, I might... Yeah, that is working. I might actually use that to make my iron chest, because an iron chest would be wonderful to have. And if we look around... So we can get more gold by doing the exact same thing. We can put the iron horse armor, because, I mean, let's be real, right? Are we actually going to want to use a horse? You know? Can we use this inside of a stoked crucible to get us anything? Yes. So we can melt that down, get us 28 iron nuggets. Which I think I'll do. Better armor? Do we really need it right now? Probably not. Look at all that gold that we're going to end up getting. So we just toss all of this stuff inside of our cauldron, and we're pretty much good to go. Because I know it wanted the golden chest plate. You know, golden chest plate's kind of useless, so melt it down. You got any use for it? Throw it in the crucible. So we're going to toss all this random loot that we've been getting inside of our crucible to get more ingots that we're probably going to end up wanting for later. So there you go. Look at that. Beautiful. So we'll just toss that in there, let that start working. That's going to work probably between episodes. And in the meantime, let's just go ahead and utilize the 8 iron that we got with a chest to do one more quest for today, which I'm assuming we'll do that. Beautiful. And look at that. We have ourselves an iron chest. It's beautiful. Love it. Which, surprisingly, why is this one completed? I don't have an iron backpack. That's weird. What the heck? I'll take it, because loot chest. Let's see if we can get some more iron armor. Iron horse armor. We got gold. We got more gold horse armor. Well, put it inside the crucible. So I should do the first slot first, and there you go. 8 gold. Beautiful. So guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you hit that like button. It really helps me out. Lets me know you guys are still enjoying the series and all that good stuff. I do appreciate it very much. You guys sticking around and enjoying it with me and checking out some stuff inside of Engineer's Life, which is pretty amazing. But we do need to do some work and try to figure out our storage system probably fairly soon. So I might have to do some mining, maybe get ourselves some more iron. But we could upgrade this as well to the gold variant. Probably next, just to kind of do that. We can honestly take it all the way up to the highest variant, which is, you know, a diamond chest if we really wanted to. So let's just kind of help out with our storage a little bit, make us a gold one for, you know, now, which gives us quite a bit of room for some good stuff. And we can start doing some better organization by putting a lot of our good items inside of this chest here. So I'll figure that out between episodes maybe. But anyways, thank you guys again for watching. If you have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys back in the next episode. Until then, goodbye.